What's up, YouTube? This Starwolf. Hey, look, I feel it's time. It's past due. It's way past due for Mexicans and blacks to come together and start unifying as one. Because without without the other, the other one is not gonna last. It's not gonna make it. Meaning, we need each other because we won. We started off like that. If you go back in history, check your history and research it, you'll find out that we was one. See, we've been living in the same neighborhoods for many years without any problems. You might have one, or two or three problems here where someone might have a fist fight or something, but it wasn't over nothing it wasn't over nothing big. It wasn't nothing drastic to where we had to someone had to mediate to where it was going to escalate to killing. Where it is nowadays, you have the Mexican gangs, the black gangs going against each other, killing one another. And I'm not just speaking on the West Coast, I'm talking about all over America. So we have to become one, and I'm talking about all the Hispanic gangs, all the Latino gangs, all the black gangs, the Crips, Bloods, Vice Lords, GDs, whatever gang it may be. Barrio Azteca, Tango Blast, Norteños, Serenos, the Latin Kings, everybody. We all need to come together as one because we not each other's enemies. The true and the real enemy is sitting back laughing at us when we go toe to toe with one another, when we bump heads. The true and real enemy that's oppressing us, that's our oppressors, is the government. It's the police, your local police. You see, we all struggling. We all have the same struggle, the same issues. Police brutality, our peoples, our children, our uncles, aunts being killed in the streets, being set up, taken to jail, taken to prison. I know some of us do things sometimes, but a lot of times they set us up and they put us against each other. See, we fighting against a big machine. We fighting against a machine that wants to see the black and the brown lose. We fighting against a machine that's evil and wicked, that don't care nothing about us, that'll lock us away in prison for the rest of our lives, that'll kill us and don't even have no remorse about it, no type of empathy whatsoever. And like I said, we have similar issues in our communities because we live within the same communities. Our communities are the same because we have grown up with each other. There are cities where you may have communities where it's only Latinos or Hispanics. And there's some cities where you may go where there's only blacks in that community. But for the most part, we live together. So if we live together, and not only by us just living together, but we are the same, because the Latino brothers and sisters and the Hispanic Latino brothers and sisters is just a lighter shade of brown, and some of them is even darker than the blacks. We fighting racism. They putting us on welfare. We living in the projects on Section 8. We had the same similar struggles, the same issues. Poverty. Some of us living below the poverty line. Health care. We can't get health care when we need it. Our grandparents, our parents, suffering from many diseases, diabetes, heart disease, all types of ailments, and we can't get health care. A lot of them is on Social Security. They cutting out benefits, but here it is. We going up against each other, killing each other in the streets over BS, killing each other because of gangs. Something that really don't matter. Something that has a shaky foundation. We have to be able to teach the younger ones to unify and teach them what unity really is. And teach them who they are. Teach them about their history so they'll know and respect and love themselves and love the next person. Because black and brown is together. We've been together. We shouldn't be divided, ever. So we need to start policing our own communities from outside forces and eliminating any business owners and anybody that's within our communities that don't resemble us and that's not in there for us. When they come into our communities and open up businesses, that dollar don't go back into the community. It leaves. It leaves. You see, we have to be, and not so much the Hispanic and Latinos, but the blacks, we have to be financially stable and independent and financially secure. Because if you're not them three, you're not going to have anything. And the way to get to that point, you have to be financially literate. You have to be able to take your resources and know what to do with it and make better decisions so that your resources, your finances will work for you. So you can leave some type of legacy for your children and their children's children for the next 3 or 4 generations. See, the Latinos and Hispanics is doing that already. But we must become one. We can't fight. We can't keep fighting each other. We can't keep killing each other because it's going to kill us all. It's going to eliminate us all. All the Crips and Bloods fighting each other. Then the Crips and Bloods is fighting the Mexican gangs, and the Mexican gangs is fighting us, and we're retaliating against each other. You know? That's crazy. The majority of our peoples on both sides is economically disadvantaged. And we've been like this for many years because that same system that's oppressing us has been keeping us like that. And they, like I said, they sit back and laugh at us. They want us to kill each other. They want us to go at each other's throats. And this is why I made this video, because this is a call of action. I'm calling all Mexican and Hispanic gangs and all black gangs to come together in unity and love and peace and solidarity and brotherhood, sisterhood. Because I can remember growing up, going down the street, playing football, playing baseball, having fun with my Mexican neighbors. And we didn't look at each other like as a different race or something, because we spent the night at each other's homes and we ate food at each other's tables. We broke bread like that. And when someone had a fight, that's just what it was, a fight. As quick as it came, quick as it happened, it was over with. It was over with. Just that quick, and we back playing again. We ain't talking about it, and that's just what it was. You know? So we have to get back to the basics. The East Coast Crips and the F-13s called a truce. And when I say East Coast Crips, I'm not talking about on the East Coast. I'm not talking about New York, Philly, or something like that. I'm talking about in South Central, on the east side. and I'm talking a Crips, and I'm talking about the Mexican gang Florencia 13, F-13. They had been warned for many years. Many years. I'm not going to get into the specifics of it because that right there is not important. What is important is that there was a truce, because there was many lives lost behind that, and now there's a truce. So if they can come together, that's a start. Not only is that a start, but that's something to look at for black and brown and be like, look, we can follow in suit. Because if we don't, like I said, they're gonna keep attacking us how they been attacking us, and they gonna keep throwing us in prison and watch us kill each other. And that's how they keep us divide and conquer. You know, we can't continue to live in peace and harmony being divided. That racist system hates us. I'm gonna tell you right now, I am not the brown man's enemy, and I don't look at you as my enemy. And like I said, they trying to keep us economically disadvantaged, living below the poverty line, the standard income level. Believe that. They want to see us perish. Not all of us, but the majority of us. So they can definitely control us and have us as physical slaves. See, the brown man went through that too. They had to pick cotton too, just like the blacks had to pick cotton in the South. They had to pick oranges too, just to make a living. We had the same similar struggles. So we have to come together. We must come together, because if we don't, we're gonna perish. And I just wanted to make this video, because it's highly important. It's beneficial to me, to you, to your children, to your parents. It's out of respect and love. I want to see the children grow up and be able to play in the neighborhoods without having to be paranoid and living in fear of ducking and dodging because they think somebody in the Mexican gang is going to come get them or shoot them at random, or vice versa. They think some black gang is going to shoot them for nothing. That's crazy, insane. And this, I'm speaking to everybody in every city across America. Let's do that. Let's come together in love, peace, and harmony. Respect for one another. Black and brown. Black pride, brown pride. Stand together as one. We'll be powerful, a force to be reckoned with. That's what they don't want to see, because they know once it's unity, it's power. Once it's power, they can't stop us. Let me know how you feel about this situation. Let me know in the comment section below. So again, I'm Starwolf. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you already subscribed, I appreciate you. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button and that notification bell so you can get these videos when they drop. Make sure you share my videos on all social media platforms. Peace.